presentation is on multilingualism in education. Okay. By the age of 2, Princess Charlotte, who is a royal in England, could speak 2 languages. In August of 2023, this made headlines around the world and was celebrated as this big accomplishment that she could speak 2 languages. But for children whose parents are immigrants, being multilingual isn't really a headline, and it's more just a part of life. While we applaud royal children for their language abilities, it raises a question. Are multilingual children of immigrant parents at an academic advantage? I'm going to explore how being multilingual can boost academic performance and the challenges that it can create as well. Okay, that's Princess Charlotte. One of the biggest benefits of being multilingual is the ability to code switch, which is just easily switching between languages, maybe in the same conversation or going between 2 conversations at once, between 2 different languages. This skill helps students communicate better and shows their mental flexibility. According to C. Patrick Proctor and his team in the Journal of Social Issues, well-developed language and literacy skills in 2 languages have been shown to improve literacy attainment and may promote cognitive flexibility. In simpler terms, students who are strong in 2 languages can usually adapt better to academic challenges. This is Avantika. She was kind of like trolled online a lot by Telugu people, which is the language she speaks because she's Indian American, because she kind of speaks with an American accent. But she did an interview about code switching, saying that I was born and raised in the U.S. It's natural for me to have an American accent. A lot of immigrant kids code switch. We speak an English accent at school and an Indian accent at home. But I think the Telugu audience is unfamiliar with it. I was trolled for how I speak English, but I can't speak Telugu everywhere, right? And that was in the Hindustan Times. Anyways, multilingualism also helps students with reading and writing skills. A study by Nalima Wagley and Child Development found that children's Spanish reading skills are positively associated with their English reading outcomes. This means that if you're good at reading in one language, like Spanish, you can be good at reading in another if you also speak that language. Multilingual students don't just manage 2 languages, they actually build stronger language skills in both languages, which can help their academic performance. Okay, now I'm going to talk about how it might harm academic performance. And it's mostly just your access to English, because even though being multilingual has a lot of benefits, it can also come with challenges. If you come from an immigrant family, a lot of the time immigrant families have a lower income compared to non-immigrant families, and this can limit access to things like books and tutors and other resources that can help with learning. Oh my god, I can never pronounce her first name. Guofeng Li and her colleagues explained in a 2023 study in the Bilingual Research Journal that there's a positive relationship between English receptive vocabulary and the quality of English exposure for both boys and girls. So basically, kids who are exposed to better quality English environments tend to do better in English academically. If you're in an immigrant family, it can be harder to have the same level of exposure to English resources, because at home you're not really speaking as much English. It can create obstacles sometimes for fluency. Okay, even though there are challenges, the benefits of being multilingual can often outweigh them if there's support available. Schools, families, and communities can help ensure that multilingual students can get access to resources they need to develop both languages fully. If multilingualism is nurtured, it can become a strength instead of a barrier. Going back to Princess Charlotte, it's really clear that being multilingual is celebrated in some cases but overlooked in others. If you're a child of an immigrant parent, being multilingual isn't just a part of your culture, it can also be an advantage academically if you're given the right support to do so. The ability to code switch and build literacy in more than one language can help students succeed in school, while challenges tied to income can show why providing equal resources is really important. I think it shouldn't just be admired in royals like Princess Charlotte, but it should be admired in anyone who has that ability, because I think it's really special. There's like a potential in everyone who can grow up mastering more than one language. Yeah. Okay, and I'm done. And I had to update my works cited because I added another source. So, okay.
Yay.